Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about the very awkward, very pathetic video that Peter Monn and Thomas Halbert did together. Thank you to Spectator for telling me about this video because I don't often wander over to Peter's page often. And I'm not sure if he blocked me on his main channel or like that vlog channel, but I did leave some comments there. I took screenshots of them. If you can't see them, then I'm still blocked from his YouTube page. So this was like a very unexpected, weird video of them to do, and I could not help but just feel like, wow, like these two are so manipulative and just such losers. And I am going to be brutally honest here because I do not like Thomas. I do not like Peter. I did used to like them at one point. So if you are a fan of them, I totally get it. I just am not. So we all know that both Peter and Thomas have been having some issues on YouTube lately as far as losing subscribers, not really getting the views, not being as relevant as they once were. Now, if this video had come out like a year and a half ago, I think the views would at least be in the 100,000s. But the last I looked, I think that there were like 18,000. When I watched it, there were just about 3,000. A lot of the comments were just like, oh, Peter, why would you do a video with him? I don't like him. And then someone had commented, oh my God, he's so manipulative. Where people commented underneath, they both are, or yeah, you mean Peter, right? So there were some people that were like, I'm not even going to watch this because I don't like Thomas and I don't care. And I'm not even really sure what the point of this video was other than to try to get them views. They talked about how they're canceled and all this stuff, but in this way that they're like mocking it, making fun of themselves. Peter talked basically the whole time, not really allowing Thomas to say much. When Thomas did say stuff, it was nothing of substance. He was looking at himself in the mirror the whole time because he's vain as fuck. And it was just all around awkward and weird. Like the two of them do not vibe well together. So, like I said, the whole time I was just like, this is so awkward. Like, you know, when you want to look away but you can't, it was one of those things. It kind of is a little baffling to me in a way because Thomas is so woke, and so does he have a problem with just certain people that say the N-word? Because we all know Peter has used it in the past. So I guess it only pertains to maybe Jeffree Star, where Thomas doesn't like that. They never really talked about why they have been canceled by so many people, because both of them lack any type of self-awareness, self-reflection. They just don't get it. Peter is a liar. Peter is manipulative. Nobody is, you know, he has all these channels, you know, just trying to find like his spot where he can make the most money off of YouTube. With like his 8 channels, you know, give me a break. You are not passionate about all of those things to put all of you into those videos. Like Peter reviews stuff. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to watch somebody that doesn't wear makeup talk about a palette just because the title might get you views. I hate that. But he never talks about how he has made so many mistakes before, and the level of his hypocrisy is just mind-blowing. So Thomas also doesn't really discuss, you know, why people don't like him. It's like it's everybody else and not them. Like everybody has it out for them or something, you know? I'm sorry, this lipstick, ugh, it got a little like in my corner of my mouth and I could feel it. Anyway, so Thomas just, you know, he's just there looking at himself like, you know, he's so beautiful. And people don't like you, Thomas, because you are also a liar and manipulative. You act like you're so woke, then why would you do a video with Peter? Why does it only matter when people say the N-word when it's Jeffree Star? And lying about this interaction with Jeffree, or even the fact of things coming out that Thomas was racist himself. You shouldn't be calling out somebody else if you also have a past. Yes, people can change, but according to you, I guess it's only you that can change. So people just aren't having it. Plus, you scammed a poor Gadget B30 with this giveaway that you never did, and calling her aggressive, like some stereotype of like a angry black woman. Like, I'm sorry, that's why people canceled you. It's not like YouTube is on this huge decline and you guys are suffering and you're like part of this big thing. You're part of a problem, and people are just becoming more and more aware of how you both operate. So although I didn't understand why the two of them were together, their energy was totally off. It was so awkward. It was like they were also perfectly matched together because they are one and the same. I don't think either one of them will ever take accountability. And Thomas is always, dragging up shit on Twitter. And he had the nerve to say that his new video wasn't doing well. And, oh, go watch my video. I need to eat. Like, you just started to get on this decline. Where is your money at? Maybe you should be more careful of your spending habits. I don't know. But you have a great car and a great place. And it's like, it's not our fault that we find you boring. It's not our fault that we find you to be irritating and not trustworthy, That's just the way that it is. And it's not our fault. It's because of what you have shown us. And that goes for both of them. Peter saying all of this like ignorant, offensive shit on Twitter and then acting like it wasn't a big deal because it was a while ago, but then also doing videos dragging other people. It's just ridiculous. And when I watched this, I was just like, I can't believe that these two are together. And it was great because I get to talk about it, yay for content. But I don't know what they were trying to do, like I said, other than try to get views. Because there was no substance to that video. It was just nothing. There wasn't any tea or anything. It was just an older man not shutting his mouth and a younger man looking at himself in the mirror the whole time. And that's the thing with Thomas. See, I always gave him the benefit of the doubt because he would mention, although in weird ways, that he had a lot of insecurities. He had issues with an eating disorder and anxiety and stuff like that. So I used to give him the benefit of the doubt with his insecurities, but the fact that he never talked about those things on his channel in a productive or helpful kind of way, and that he would just like make jokes about it, bothered me, because that could have been the real you that we wanted to see instead of this boring ass shit. So and after everything with his whole Jeffree Star video, but then leading up to that video, he was using Jeffree's products and he had never mentioned saying the N-word with an A at the end, and like, oh, he's not going to stand for it because he's so woke, but you're hanging out with Peter, and I'm not sure who went down a few pegs. Does Thomas look worse for doing a video with Peter? Does Peter look worse for doing a video with Thomas? I think that they both are kind of just made complete fools out of themselves. Like, what was the point of this video, It's just, they are both lacking any type of self-awareness, and that video really showcases it. It is just them being manipulative and, kind of mocking the whole canceled thing, instead of like having a real conversation or, really putting it out there, like how they are or ways that they have changed, And I'm sorry, but like I'm glad that I got off the Peter Monn train a long time ago, because he just seems even more arrogant now, even though his numbers have been steadily on a decline. How does somebody get like a bigger ego when they're clearly not doing all that well? Yes, he does better than me. He has a shit ton more subscribers than me, but a lot of people hate watch him or watch him to get some tea for some content. So, I mean, I never hear anybody rushing over to like, hurry up and go to Peter's channel. He put out this amazing, thoughtful, great video. No, and I just wish the two of them would be able to realize the cause and effect, of how that they've been behaving, and stop blaming it on like YouTube or like, Thomas would be like, oh, it's the algorithm, or, oh, you guys wanted me to do this video, but now you're not watching it. Like, it's not our fault. We are just tired of you. That's essentially it. We're tired of it, And so I would say, if I could say anything to Thomas and Peter, I would say, Thomas, maybe you need to get your shit together. Stop acting so fake woke. And maybe, Peter, you should just give up and go back to cleaning toilets at the rehab facility, because you are not contributing anything to this platform that we need. And we're just tired of the bullshit. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you feel like it. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love and hugs. Bye.